Hi, welcome to Cooking with Daria. Today we are going to do a recipe that is delicious, that is super popular in our home, and that is stuffed shells. This recipe is very quick, it's delicious, and it will leave your Italian family coming back for more. Now, my husband is Italian. I may not be pronouncing it right because of my Polish accent. Forgive me in advance. But this recipe is absolutely delicious. It's very quick and it's very easy. So let's first go over the things that you will need for the recipe. My fan favorite is going to be the Rao's sauce. You will need 1 egg. You're going to take the egg, let's just crack it, put it in our bowl. If you want, you can actually break up your yolk right now. Mix it a little bit. You're going to need your ricotta cheese. This is my favorite cheese. So we're going to use this right now. Grab your salt and pepper right now. You're going to need that also. So we're going to take this cheese and we're going to dump it in here. I'm gonna do about 75% of it. The rest I'm just gonna save. I'm making a smaller batch today. Next thing you need, salt. I'm gonna sprinkle some salt. Don't go too heavy on that. Pepper. And then as you're going along, you can actually just mix it as you go. What you wanna do is, you want to preheat your oven to 375. I already had done that. And you want to start boiling water for your shells. The shells I am using are the Delalo brand, and you are going to cook them for about 10 to 11 minutes. They're going to be al dente that way. You don't want them to be too soft because then it'll fall apart and your mixture will not stay in them. So about 10 minutes, I'm gonna pull them out. I already had done that. So they are done, ready to go. Next thing you'll need is your mozzarella cheese. Be generous. So cracked mozzarella cheese, and then I am using the Belgioso cheese. I grated this fresh. I don't skimp out on cheese. I want it to be fresh and delicious. And as you're going, just mix everything. It's easier to do it while you're going along than when everything is dumped in. Oh my goodness, the Parmesan cheese smells amazing. It's gorgeous. It's my favorite, you guys know. I use it in about every recipe that I've put on my channel so far. This recipe will keep your guests coming and wondering where you got the shells, and you can say, I did it. This recipe is incredible. Now, right here I have garlic and spinach. I already cooked this in a skillet. You're going to take olive oil, pour the olive oil in your skillet, put the garlic, put the spinach. Once it's done and the spinach is wilted, you're just going to combine it into your bowl, just like so. Yummy. The spinach is so good. For this recipe, make sure you are going to buy fresh parsley also. Do not use the parsley in the containers. It's not the same. Okay, so we got the egg, we got that. I'm trying to make sure I didn't skip anything. I think that's everything. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your marinara sauce and you're going to spread the marinara sauce just a little bit. Maybe, if I can open this can. There we go. Yummy. You're going to take your dish, your marinara sauce, and you are going to spread some of this on the bottom of your dish like so. Just a little bit, just so the shells don't stick. If you don't like Rao's, you can just take your favorite sauce I know some people like to make their own sauce, but I just go for Rao's because it's a lot quicker. So you're going to spread it on your dish just like so. Now make sure before you put your mixture into your shells, you want to make sure that the shells are cooled off so they don't burn your hands, because it is very hot after it's been in the boiling water. So then grab your shells and we're going to stuff them. So they're going to be looking like so. You don't want them to be too soft, and these ones are actually not. One moment, I need to grab a spoon so we can fill these. What you want to do is just grab a small spoon and you're going to fill these, and be generous. Just like that, all the way to the top. Then just lay it in your dish. And we are going to cook these covered for 20 minutes in the oven at 375 degrees. And then after the 20 minutes is gone, past, you are going to take your saran wrap and you're going to take it off, and then you're going to bake it for another 10 minutes uncovered. So just like that, you guys. So easy, right? Leave your comments down below what you think of this recipe. My mother-in-law absolutely loves these. My father-in-law does too. My husband. We absolutely love this recipe, and I do too. Yum, I love the spinach. If you don't like the spinach, you can just not include it in this recipe, but it's so much better with the spinach. Now at the end, depending on how big of a meal you're making, you're going to take your sauce. In this case, I'm using Rao's. You're going to spread it all over your shells. And then to top it off, you can take more of your mozzarella cheese and your Parmesan and a little bit of salt, spread it, and place it in the oven. This is a very quick recipe, you guys. This recipe will definitely leave your family happy. This is a perfect recipe for the holidays. Last year I did this on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and we loved it, and we had a lot of leftovers. And what was so nice, because we hosted both days, this was a quick recipe. I didn't have to like stress about having everything ready in a certain time. It was just really quick. It's a very nice recipe to make, stress-free. Just like that, look at that. That is delicious, oh my goodness. This is going to be so yummy. Now I am going to do a couple more shells. And then we are going to take our sauce. One more. We're going to take our sauce and spread it across the shells, cover it, and then we're going to place it in the oven for 20 minutes. And that is it, you guys. That is your dinner. So let me show you my dish. Look how beautiful these look. Okay, so I'm going to move them back. One moment. Take your sauce. So like I said, in this case, I am working with Rao's. You want to just spread it across your shells. And you have to make sure that the shells are covered because you don't want them to dry out while they're cooking. Just like that. This smells so good. I cannot wait to have these. We will have these for dinner tomorrow. We're actually going out to dinner with our friends tonight. So tomorrow they will taste delicious. And what I like to do, actually, if I can, I like to make food, leave it in the fridge for over 24 hours because everything, in my opinion, tastes that much better the next day. The flavor just sinks in and it's gorgeous, you guys. All right, a little more. I went through most of the can of the sauce, and be generous, don't skimp out. Because you, like I said, you don't want that pasta to be dry. You want it to be nice and cooked. Okay, now that we've done that, your dish is going to look something like this. All right, now I'm gonna take my Parmesan cheese. I'm going to spread it all over my shells. Love the Parmesan, oh my goodness. It is delicious. It's so good. I am going to take some of my mozzarella and I'm going to put it on my shells. Yummy, oh, I cannot wait, you guys. Lastly, key ingredient. Get yourself some fresh parsley. And if you want, you can cut it. I am just going to take the parsley and sprinkle it over my shells. And put over my dish. And that is it, you guys. We're going to cover these, place them in the oven, pull them out, take the cover off, cook it for another 10 minutes, and that is your dish. So I am doing my Reynolds wrap. I'm going to take that and cover my shells. Look how beautiful this looks. Let me move my camera. Oh my goodness. Doesn't that just look fabulous? It is going to be so delicious. I am so excited. And I am looking forward to making these for the holiday season. If you're looking to make something delicious for a date night, this is the recipe. It's filling, it's delicious, it has a ton of flavor. Just like that. Put it in the oven, you guys. 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you pull it out, bake it again, uncovered for another 10 minutes. Now, follow me on Instagram. I will have the final post of how this dish turned out with the picture. Leave your comments, subscribe, and thank you so much for following me and supporting me. Have a great day, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye, guys.